Today I will be demonstrating the lateral side bending flexibility test. The aspect of fitness being tested is an individual's flexibility and range of motion. This is being tested for the sport of volleyball with males in the adult range of 18 to 35 with a moderate fitness level. The lateral side bending flexibility test measures the subject's range of movement and will give evidence to how well the student can reach for the ball during a game and move around the court. And good flexibility can also prevent injuries from occurring. You will need a test subject, a score sheet to record results, like this one, pen to record those results, tape for marking the ground and the wall, and a tape measurer. A ruler will work as well. And then this can be done anywhere near a flat wall, preferably in a gym, but you can do it in your own home like I'm doing today. The administrator is responsible for explaining and demonstrating the test thoroughly before the subject starts the test, instructing and providing feedback during the test, as well as recording the results on a score sheet immediately after the test. The subject is expected to follow instructions and be communicating with the administrator before and after the test to ensure they understand. Feel free to ask questions. The test is also able to be adapted to suit the needs of someone with a hearing impairment. I will give advice throughout this test on how you could adjust it if your test subject has a hearing impairment. The data will be collected first on a score sheet that I showed you right after the test, and then later it will be recorded on an Excel spreadsheet. If problems occur during the test, like a warm-up is forgotten, or the test subject did not do the test accurately, or you didn't record, then the test must be restarted and the instructions gone over again. As the test administrator, you should have all of the materials ready before you start the test. Firstly, you should have the score sheet ready to fill out with a pen, and then your tape. You can have a tape measure or a ruler. I decided to have both ready. And then especially if your subject is hearing impaired, you will need a whiteboard or just something that you are able to write on easily to explain more information to them. And then also printouts of the warm-up available. Also, don't forget to put down 2 pieces of tape parallel to each other and perpendicular to the wall. They should be 15 centimeters apart. I didn't have centimeters on either of my measuring devices, so I use millimeters, and you can see 150 millimeters is equal to 15 centimeters, and that is where your test subject will stand. Since our test is on flexibility, it'd be good to do a warm-up before we start, especially if your subject is hearing impaired. It'd be good to do the warm-up with them. And like I said before, it'd be great to have some printouts available. So the first stretch we're going to do is the back extension stretch. So we're going to lie on our stomach, keeping all your both legs on the ground. And then put your arms in front of you and put your neck back and stretch and look up at the ceiling. And that will stretch your abdominals and your neck and your lower back a bit. And then you can do that stretch, do the stretch, take a break about 3 times. Now we're going to go on to the next stretch, the side strength stretch. So you're going to put your right elbow up, and with your left hand, pull your right elbow over across your shoulder, and then just tip over to your left side. So that's going to stretch your shoulders and your side torso there. So repeat that for the left side. Put your left elbow up, and then pull your elbow over across your shoulder with your right hand, and then just tilt your torso sideways to the right. And then just relax your muscles, take a pause, and do that again, and do that 3 times. And then lastly, we're gonna do the double knee to chest stretch. So we're gonna lie on our back, put our knees up in the air, put our hands, and I should be up so I'm not hitting this. Put our knees up in the air, put our hands right in front of our knees, and then pull them back while keeping your back on the ground. Then you take a break and repeat that about 3 times. And that's our warm-up. So once we're ready and warmed up, we are good to start the test. Today I'm just doing the test by myself, but it would be good if you had 2 people just for measuring and everything. And if your test subject is hearing impaired, remember to have that whiteboard on the ready to explain instructions to them. So we're going to start. I'm going to back up and put my heels right up against the wall and my feet on the tape that I put earlier. And my whole body has to be against the wall with my hands right at my sides. And I put these tape down earlier to make it easier on myself, but while you're doing the test with somebody else, you have to measure where the tip of their middle finger is, right against their body. So you can see here, I put the tape down with the top being right at the tip of my middle fingers on both of my sides. So now I'm ready to start. So now I'm going to start with my left side first. While keeping my back on the wall, I'm going to reach down as far as I can go. I'd say it's about there. Have this tape ready. I'm going to put the tape right where the tip of my middle finger is. So right away, I'm going to measure my left arm reach with this measuring tape. I'm going to put the top of the tape measure at the top of the tape, and then pull it straight down to the top of the second tape. And it is exactly 11 inches. So I'm going to write that down on my piece of paper. As you can see, I wrote down my left side attempt 1 as 11 inches, and then I will go on to do my left side attempt 2, my right side attempt 1, and my right side attempt 2, and then fill all those out on my Google Excel spreadsheet. Thanks for watching.